That's Dan Shaughnessy on Early Edition, Arbella Early Edition, NBC Sports Boston. He hates the Tatum video. I don't know why he hates the Tatum video.
Because he's Dan.
He thinks it's creating unfair expectations and a distraction. We've got Sam Cassell with us here.
This is great.
Hi, Sam.
How you guys doing today?
We're doing great. I just asked Sam off the air. I said, how many pairs of Zenni eyewear do you get to own now as the man we always see in the ads? For look at that. And there it is.
I have to have more.
There it is.
I have to have more.
So you don't get those at CVS?
No, I can't get these at CVS.
No, are you kidding me?
Similar to it, but
Yeah, these at CVS. I'm like, yeah. But I got them for those four things.
Not these.
Wait, is practice going on right now?
Practice is going on right now. We're just warming up right now. So, our chief of staff got me and say, come on, you got to do this interview with the best radio show, TV show.
That's right. Oh, Karen's great.
In the metropolitan area.
Very good.
You should come to the next dinner when we go out with Joe.
Well, I would love to.
He's like a tapeworm.
Oh, he's the best guy to order food I've seen in my life. Like, he wants a little bit of everything. It'd be me and him, and maybe Kara might go with us, and we'll have 4 entrees, 5 appetizers, and he'll look at me and say, "You think this is enough food? Are you kidding me? Yes, it's enough food. I'm 55 years old. I'm trying to watch my weight, and you trying to put
when
weight on me." When
you get to start collecting your pension? 55. I did that at 55. So, hey, you know this team better than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You see what the transformation that they've gone through.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to run it back and keep everybody together kind of wasn't going to happen. Things didn't work out. What excites you about this team moving forward with sort of Jaylen Brown taking over the lead, with the anticipation of Jaylen maybe coming in at some point? Who knows? And I think you meant Jason. I'm sorry, Jason.
Yeah.
And I don't put that out there because, like, I know Dan Shaughnessy's like, why would you put expectations on? I don't think he puts that video out if he's not sure that at some point I'm going to be able to contribute this year. And I don't care when he comes back. I really don't. I want him to be healthy, and I want him to help the team. But the elevation of guys like Sam Hauser and company, Pritchard, like, what do you like about this team?
Man, we just got a hard playing group of guys. And the good part about our team that they really, really enjoy playing for each other. They want to make the best of this. I know they think, in their mind, they think everybody counting us out because we did have a overload of talent that left this program, this organization. But our guys are looking for the opportunity to showcase more. Sam Hauser, Pritchard. We got so many guys, Tillman, Nemi. We got guys that want the opportunity to play, for the Celtics on this level. We know everybody can try to gun for us, but, we're going to play hard. We're going to compete. We want to be the hardest playing team in basketball, and that's how our camp is going right now. We're having a hard training camp. I've been in this business for 34 years, my 34th training camp. And this is the hardest training camp right now. It's only one day, but it's a lot. But our players are embracing it. They are embracing it. No one is.
Why is it the hardest?
Because we're going 3 hours. We're going 3 hours. We're going nonstop, and that's just the practice time. We're going 30 for 30 minutes of individual work, 30 minutes of just weight room work, then practice.
But the reason I say that is, like, the modern athlete is viewed as a softer athlete, load management, all that stuff. We need our breaks in that. Like, when you were coming up, man, I would think that your camps would have been harder.
No, this camp, because, training camp when I first got in the league was a month. So all the veterans use training camp to get in shape. So you'll see veterans just falling out. Like, I had enough for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had 28 more days to get ready for opening night and preseason. You went 30 days, then you might have a preseason game, sprinkling in there, then you came back to training camp again. So, but this training camp we have right now, Joe want to push the envelope. He want to force the issue. He wanted to, not break them, but take them to a point where, man, this is hard. You know what I'm saying? And this is hard. And that's how we're going to have to play this year. We're going to play this year, balls out. We're going to, turn our hat backwards and get after it. And that's Joe Mazzulla. That's Joe Mazzulla. We're going to turn our hat backwards and get after it.
Is that message that the expectations haven't changed? Is that what that's about? That
Yeah, we
despite the
just-
roster changing,
Hey,
the expectations are the same.
The game is still played on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, are we lacking talent we had in previous years? Losing a guy that averaged 27, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 5 or 6 assists, not going to make that up with one individual ball player. But collectively as a group, we know we got to get after it. We got to be the hardest playing team every night. And that's what our focus is on right now in training camp and throughout preseason until the regular season starts.
Say this team does come together, and it is competitive.
It will come together.
I'm talking about a year or two down the road. Does this team have the room with Jalen, with Jason, to get another mega superstar in here?
Oh, absolutely. I think our new management, our new ownership is, he said it. I want to put more banners up in that garden. So, when you hear that as an assistant coach and as a player and as the Joe Mazzulla as the head coach, you got to be, grateful.
That's more
for
of a
that.
Brad thing, right?
Oh, yeah. No, that's the last person I'm worried about because Brad going to figure it out. He knows what this team needs to be successful.
He won't come on with us. Said he likes to drink Dr. Pepper. What's that?
Ginger ale. Ginger ale,
Two
guys.
hands on the rail.
Two hands on
Yeah. We make him nervous. Put him on the spot. No, we take
He's
care of
awesome. He's awesome. He's a good president. He listens. He asks questions. He don't tend to know it all. If it's a guy that I previous coach in this league or I've been around, he has no problem asking me, saying, "You think he'd be a good fit for our team?"
So you're talking about banners. You helped raise the last two. You were a player in 08, and you were an assistant coach in 24. Best of 7 series. Who wins that series, 08 or 24?
Wow, I think our 08 team was so special because we were just we were psychopaths. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd probably beat this team up, physically beat this team up.
It made him cry.
Yeah, we might even beat.
You'd make him cry.
'Cause we had, look at the guys we had. We had Kevin Garnett start the conversation off. You know what I'm saying? There was no holds bars with him, but the team we had last year and the team we won the championship with, it was a special team. It was a special team. To see that run, we had to be really, really good to beat that team because that team gave us problems with, with Porzingis, 7'1", shooting the ball from the parking lot. We didn't have no answer for that aspect of the game. But that team, I think, both teams for us, the personnel was similar. We had a guy. We had one of the best sharpshooters in the game, Ray Allen. Ray John was our floor leader. But the guys like the tangible guys like myself and James Posey, who no one to talk about that much, he was so big for us because when we went to the small ball lineup, he was the power forward.
Yep.
And Kevin became the center.
Are you amazed at how much the game has changed from 2008 to what it is right now?
Not amazing. I just wish I could play in this era. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could play in this era. Just the freedom.
We missed it by like 15 years.
Yeah, the freedom of movement. You know what I'm saying? The freedom that you could take any kind of shot you want on the basketball court, and it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. No one's pissed.
The coaches don't complain about shots. The coaches don't complain about shot selection. They want good quality shots, but man, I just wish I could have played in this era. But the era I played in was great. It was kind of hard. It was kind of hard because back then it was teams that literally didn't like each other. Like if I go to a restaurant, I see the New York Knicks, Pat Ewing and John Starks and Dark Harper there. I'm not eating at a restaurant. No matter if I have my mind on that restaurant all day, I see them guys in that restaurant. I will not step foot in that restaurant.
Yeah.
Even though I had a reservation, I'm not going in there because I
Love that.
really dislike them guys.
Yeah,
that's badass.
On the court and off the court.
You know what? This team would go and sit at the table with them. This team's soft.
I'm
sorry. It's a different kid.
It's just different.
You got to deal with
It's
it
just
right.
different.
It's not wrong. It's not right, but it's different.
It was just so different times. Like even in any sport, football is different back then.
Yeah.
I look at the quarterbacks with when Tom first got in the NFL, the punishment he took. Look at the hit Bledsoe took. Like,
oh yeah,
that guy
get back
hit
in
Bledsoe
and take a
right
shot.
now. He's been suspended 5 games.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how the game was. Like the injury Joe Theismann got. Like,
never come back.
And Lawrence Taylor said, "I heard it snap."
Yep.
That's.
See Tyreek Hill's leg the other night.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But injuries is part of the game. It's part of professional sports, and so you got to just move on and strive for the best.
Yep.
Sam Cassell is with us. Sam, what's impressed you most about Jason's rehab from what you've seen? Joe's been in there. He's been rebounding with him. He's been doing all kinds of things with him. What impresses you about it?
He's coming. Everybody counted him out. I don't know his plan for returning this season, but I like what I see so far. He's not on crutches. He's not hopping around. He's active. And, Jason Tatum, he heals fast. He's not a guy who gets hurt and sits down for, he sprains his ankle. He may miss a day or two, but he don't like missing games.
See, I think it's funny that the perception is that people count him out. I just think the perception is make sure he's right before he comes back.
Oh, he's definitely
because I think everybody knows he's going to push it.
Oh, he's going to push it. He's definitely going to be right. He's not going to do nothing that his body not going to allow him to do. So he's a guy who's understand preparation. He understands that he needs to get back in the weight room, and he's doing all of that. So I'm looking forward to him back. You know what I'm saying? If it's this year, if it's next year, I don't put no timetable on me personally. And when he say I'm back, he will be back.
Yeah, you talk about the game being different now. You are a coach on a team that is kind of an outlier in the league in that the players want to play every night, right? There has not been load management for Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown or anyone over the years. This is not a team that does that, which is rare and becoming increasingly rare in the NBA.
Trust me, I've been in a couple of teams, coached a couple of teams that load management from our star players was a part of it. But here, it's so different here, man. Like Jason don't get involved in that. He just Jaylen don't. They hurt. They hurt.
Practice.
Yeah, they got to go to practice.
They're here to take you to practice.
Sam, appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much,
man.
Guys.
Appreciate your time. Great to see you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kara.